Welcome back guys for another video. So there is a new update into Arise crossover, which is actually I think their most interesting update for a long time, and yes, even more interesting than their previous update, which is kind of insane to talk about. An insane new game called Anime Legends Simulator is going to be releasing soon, and I can guarantee you without a doubt that it is going to be one of the best games of its type that is ever going to be releasing on Roblox. So if you're not yet on their Discord, then you're missing out. The leaks alone, even before release, is absolutely amazing, and I've never seen anything close to this level of quality on Roblox ever before. So go check it out in the pinned comment down below. Alright, so covering the update logs right now, we have basically weapon lock and multi-cell. Lock your weapons to prevent selling them accidentally. So for example, let's say you have like me, I have a weapon right here that's actually like pretty tough, the S rank. I could lock that. Then if I say, okay, unlock all. If I say I want to lock something like this one right here, which is my A rank, I could just, you know, click that, and then that would basically lock this one right here. I won't be able to sell it, I believe. And then that's basically one of the first things that they added. And then also there's DPS dummy and ultra runes, which is going to be in the guild hall. And then there's also an infernal castle event, 100 floor challenge event with dust and powerful drops, spawns every 45th of basically whatever time zone. So like 12:45, maybe something like that. There will be an infernal castle that will spawn in, and then it can drop dusts and G rank units. Then guild systems is expanded with guild level leaderboard plus capacity increase to 35, and then dust limits now 250, upgrades and cooldowns improved, and then also exclusive weapon icon updated. AFK rewards has been improved, rune prices reduced, plus SSG and end shadows visual effects updated, rank buff changes and spawn times. Ranks now give different buffs for swords and shadows, double dungeon chance increased especially during red gates, which is actually kind of nice. Essentially right now what this means is that the shadows should potentially be doing more damage if you have, let's say for example, an SS rank 0. It should have more buff now. This is affected by your player rank. So let's say for example you have a higher player rank, then I believe the shadows will also have a higher boost in damage. But then another big change that I actually kind of noticed is you can basically now exchange legendary dust, for example, which I mean, who needs legendary dust right now anyways? So let's say for example you want to go to the rune shop right here. Okay, rune shop, you can buy uncommon rank up rune, or sorry, ultimate rank up rune. And basically ultimate rank up rune allows you to basically get an SS rank. So if you use the ultimate rank up rune S rank on an S rank portal, it will turn it into an SS rank. But then if you use it on like a B rank, it will turn into an S rank, because it basically increases the portal's rank by two levels. So it can turn an S rank to an SS rank. Then also you can now buy rare powder dusts with legend powder. So if you buy this right here, you could just basically trade legend powder dust for rare powder dust, which honestly does sound pretty interesting, but I'd rather not. And this is because legend powder might be useful later on. Infinite Castle is going to be kind of interesting to see how they handle that. So we're going to be checking out Infinite Castle once they actually add that part of the game. So yeah, but we are getting a pretty decent amount of rare powder dust there. I think we got like a few hundred. No, not a few hundred, but around 90 or 80, something like that. Then there's also in AFK rewards some new things that changed as well, which I'm going to show right here. So there's now a Holy War Axe. Then apart from the Holy War Axe, there's also a horse mount. Then 25 legendary power powder. Then obviously the 30 rare powders from 20. Then there's also 8 tickets. Then random potion. Then 2 tickets, 5 tickets, 35 common powder, 5,000 gems, 1,000 gems. So it's pretty nice actually, especially this Holy War Axe right here. I'm pretty excited for that. So basically how the rank system works right now is basically the higher your rank is, the higher the rank of your, the higher the level your units can have. So for example, right now I'm only an S rank. So from 225, I believe the SS0 can now go to 230, which actually does affect it by quite a lot. So if you take a look at this right here, for example, if you are in rank S, 225. This was the old max right here. So SS 225, that's 1.07T. But if you do that to 230, that's 1.63 trillion. But if I get to like an SS rank, this is actually going to be increased as well. So SS rank is kind of nice to have now. So it does kind of improve the rank system by quite a decent amount. So it does make sense to actually try and rank up now, which is kind of nice. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. If I missed anything, then comment down below and I'll reply to your comments. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.